What is going on, guys? Mo here with AutoAddicts. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Right next to me is a beautiful rapid blue Chevy Camaro that we're going to be installing the Velox taillights on this amazing car. Let's show you guys how to step by step from A to Z and what needs to be done to remove, how to install, and what needs to be wired up to show you guys the plug and play process of our taillights. Unfortunately, 19 to 23 owners, the back bumper got to be removed. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm excited to take you guys on this journey with this install. So the first thing that I had to do is, before I even want to remove the bumper, I removed two things. The carpet liner on the trunk. Why did I do that? Because we do make a harness that plugs into the third brake light harness. So I removed it from right here, and I'm gonna show you guys in a minute how that plugs in. And then I got started by removing the clips on top of a plastic cover of the taillight quarter panel on this side and the other side right now. So I have the plastic cover trims removed. I have the carpet liner to connect the third brake light to function the brake lights on the taillights. Now I'm gonna start removing the 7mm, which is right over here. It's a very tight spot, and then 3 T15s on both sides of the bumper. And then there's about a couple 7mm and T15s all around underneath. And then I gotta get into the bracket in between the frame of the car and the bumper. And then after that, the bumper should be removed by removing the harnesses as well. Super excited. It shouldn't be that hard if you pay attention to the details on this video, and you should be able to take it off by yourself as well. So all our screws are removed, the 7mm, the T15s, and we pushed out the bumper from the clips to go ahead and get release pressure from the brackets. Now, when it comes to the middle portion of the bumper, you gotta kind of get yourself a little flashlight to squeeze your plastic removal bracket and release the pressure right over here, which I'll show you guys in a second. Kind of push it up and push back. Push it up and push back and push it up and push back. This will allow this bracket to be 100% loose, as you can see. And then now I gotta make sure that they're all off the frame so I don't break it. And then the rest will be on the bottom, which we'll show you guys in a bit. Well, let's get a close-up look on exactly what this bracket is being held onto, so you guys exactly see what we're talking about. Okay, so as you can see, I just removed the 5 7mm underneath this bumper. There's gonna be 4 right where this area is at, and there's gonna be 1 right where it held on to the diffuser. Same exact duplicate on the other side, which is gonna be another 5 7mm, which equals 10 screws that needs to be removed on the bottom. The whole bumper is fully removed away from the Rapid Blue Camaro. Now we get to the part of removing the taillight. So there's gonna be 2 7mm here, right underneath the bracket that needs to be released. But before you start even removing the screws, make sure you take off the harness from the actual taillight so you have full access to when you're removing it. Now as you continue on the front side, go back right behind the carpet liner right here. There's gonna be 3 8mm. There's 1 and 2 right behind, and there's another one right there as well. Very easy to get to. We're gonna go ahead and remove that right now so we can show you guys what needs to be done after the taillights is removed from the vehicle. Guys, so as you can see, the 3 8mm was removed behind the taillights, and the 2 7mm were also removed right underneath the bracket. The taillight's fully free right now. All it is being held on by a bracket clip. So we're just gonna pull it out and show you guys what needs to be done after that. We're gonna show you guys what is going on with the passenger side when we go ahead and swap out the OEMs versus the aftermarket one. So this is the Velox. They're actually really good, aggressive looking. I love how the gloss housing, it's all black, and you got the accents in red just to blend in with the third brake light, and it looks really good contrasted with the Rapid Blue. So there's 2 things that we have to take care of. As you can see, a difference. So as we see, this is a complete assembly ready to go. This is just our taillights without the brackets. So we do have to remove this factory bracket. It's very easy. 2 screws right on the side right here. We remove that, and then we'll put it back where we molded our fitment, exactly where it needs to be. Why? This bracket right here in the middle, that holds the top portion of the rear bumper to make sure it does not fly out where the taillight is at. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take out these 2 screws and slap it onto the other taillights. This old factory harness was also ran in between the bracket, so we're gonna go ahead and run the harness that we make with our taillights. and run it through because the plug is actually right there. After this harness is fully secured, we'll go ahead and slap on that last screw and secure the bracket without any trouble. There we go. That's for the resistor, that's for the brake. Let's go guys, show you guys the difference between the OEM and the Velox taillights. So as you can see, by simply just turning them on, you're gonna have the amber turn signal sequential, the bright LED white reverse lights, and obviously they do turn on red. First is the OEM, it's yellow reverse, not as bright as a white one. And then the nighttime running is also not as bright as the Velox. And overall, you don't obviously have the amber sequential with these taillights as well. So there's another chance at it, going the difference, which was really, really cool. Kind of might touch the red Velox lenses that we did versus the OEM. Has a little bit of a luxury touch red to it as well, versus like a very different red tone versus the OEM. So this will definitely match a lot better, I believe, with the OEM the OEM red third brake light, and we should be pretty solid. All right guys, so in a little baggie, you're probably gonna get this black or red wire. This wire right here is what I was talking about earlier, while we have to remove the carpet liner on the trunk. So we'll remove the harness from the third brake light, plug this in right away to the harness that we make. It's plug and play, and we plug it right back to the third brake light. This harness will allow to function the brake lights on your vehicle to make sure the Velox is fully equipped with the brake every time you brake, so the person behind you can see your brake. So we don't want anybody rear-ending you guys or hitting the car at all. Now, you guys are probably wondering, where do I run these long, massive Y wire that function the brake lights? It's very, very easy. Actually, Chevy makes it, for once, makes something life easy for us. We can run the driver's side channel by simply running and following this line, and then right underneath the trunk, there's a bunch of small circle holes that you're able to pretty much run the wire all the way from the back and connect the the brake harness right away. This one's very short and easy on the passenger, so we purposely make it long just so you guys can have some extra wire. But we'll go ahead and follow the same pattern right here, and we'll run it right there, and then obviously this wire will connect here. Do not run the wire over, run it behind, and run the third, which is the brown wire right here, run it through the back quarter panel side. Try to avoid anything running over, because every time you close the trunk, it could potentially cause the wire to rip and touch metal, which will cause a short on your car. There you guys have it. Right next to me is the Velox taillights equipped. I want to say the first rapid blue Camaro in Auto Addicts headquarters in Anaheim over here. Super, super cool. Like I said, I'm really in love with the gloss black housing and the 3D effect that it gives to the vehicle, and it blends really, really well with the body lines and also the red lenses that matches with the third brake light. If you guys see, if I press the unlock button, automatic amber sequential, turns on the reverse white LEDs, the nighttime running, and if I lock it, you'll see how it does the amber sequential. So super, super aggressive. It's stealth looking a lot better than the OEM, and brighter panels on the LED. If you guys are interested in this, right behind me, link will be posted below for you guys to purchase, and we look forward to supplying your Camaro.